Hi, my name is Tyson Farrow. I'm here with Dublin Toyota, here to interview Darren O'Dilly. Would you like to introduce yourself and tell me about yourself a little bit?
Hi, my name is Darren Ardilli. I'm 18 years old. I go to Hilliard Davidson High School. I was born in Virginia, um, raised as a Ohioan. I love it here. Any other questions?
Yes, we actually have plenty more questions. First question is, so what do you like to do in your free time?
Well, I sing. I'm a singer. I like music. My favorite type of music is just music in general.
What do you like to sing?
Ooh, that's hard. I like to sing mostly soft songs, but I'm trying to get into screaming. I want to you know, train my voice to sing and also scream without hurting it, which is very hard. It's not as easy as many people think. It's incredibly difficult, and it takes a lot of discipline.
I mean, that sounds difficult, not to mention it could strain your voice. What else would you like to do for your hobby?
I'm also an artist. I like to draw. I'm an artist. I like drawing. I like coming up with creative ideas, putting them on paper, pencil, writing, anything like that. I mean, I have an example right here from eighth grade. Um, I made it for a my final project in advanced art, and this is my favorite project. I have it hung up in my room, downstairs, wherever I want it. Basically, it's one of my pride and joys.
I mean, that's really amazing. You're a really great artist. So the next question is, so where do you work? Do you have to travel far, or are you close to home?
I currently work at Aeropostale at Tuttle Mall, so I do have a little bit of a drive, but it's worth it. Worth the drive 100%. I love the people there. I work with friends. It's incredibly nice workspace. It's incredibly welcoming, inviting. Um, Customers are a little but that's with every workplace that you go to. Um, I just really enjoy the people there. It's really nice. It's a really nice environment.
Did you work anywhere else, or is this your first job?
I have been working since I've turned 15. I my first job was Tim Hortons. I'm not even gonna say anything more about that. My second job, Starbucks. Love the people there. I'm just not good at memorizing the drink combinations. And then my third job, McDonald's. Again, not gonna get much into that, but it wasn't my favorite. I love the people there. I always will, uh, but just not for me. Fast food is not for me anymore. Retail, like Aeropostale, where I currently work at, which is my fourth job, is incredible. It's my speed, and I love it.
Well, that is very interesting. And we have a couple more questions here. And the next question is, so since you're in school, what is your favorite subject to learn?
Um, Geez, that's hard. Either drawing or English. Like I said before, I'm a very creative person. I like to put words on paper sometimes. I like to put pictures on paper sometimes. It just depends on how I'm feeling in that day and what's going on in my mind. Um, but out of the two, art has to be my favorite. The amount of creativity that can go into a single art piece is absolutely incredible. And we still haven't like even discovered half of the things we can do with art. There are still so many limitations to artwork that right now we just don't know anything about. So, yeah.
Personally, I always thought that art was limitless because of your imagination. Um, Also, writing is also a very unique aspect because no one really cares about writing that much now these days. But I'm really glad that someone's actually in the writing field. So my final question is: so are you planning on doing anything after high school, or are you going to go to college?
So, I'm not planning on going to college. I don't feel like it's right for me. Personally, I want to go into something that's more on stage, such as being an actor, a musician. I don't know. I just feel like being out there in the world, showing people who I am is something that I want to do. It's one of my passions. It's one of my life dreams that I've always wanted to make like true. Um, and I don't feel like college is really necessary to make myself successful. Um, yeah, I feel like being who I am is the best part about being a musician and a creative person.
I mean, creative arts can take you a long way, and if you practice enough, you can definitely get a good job. So I wanted to thank you again, Darren, for letting me interview you.
Of course, Tyson.